Game number 3. After this one, it's beer o'clock.
And just like that, match number 3 is upon us. The battle bus is departing one
'Cause you don't have a highlighter
here today, and I think also
shout-outs
one thing
1500.
we're really going to get a chance to see is how the micro adjustments.
I redid all my points not too long ago, so they would set up better in my redeems.
Heading into day 2, but this halfway mark could really be the telling tale.
Yeah, and we're kind of jumping back to match 1 vibes.
Who
right
are
here.
these
Cal
guys?
Gamer, Haman versus
Cal,
CGB
Haman.
and Nathan. They won the first fight, kind of fizzled out the second. This one now is all up to Cal right here. Cal finds the first tag and no duo insight yet.
1v1.
Runs off to a safe spot. Very smart
Type shit.
in. Meanwhile, Nathan has more time.
Drop type shit.
Go ahead and start healing up, but no material. We all know Fortnite's a game of builds and attrition.
Oh.
And if you have the maps,
Oh,
you usually
no.
have the fight in the bag. Cal Gamer comes on top for the Middle East.
That is a big clutch opportunity there for Cal Gamer, because him and Amon definitely need to start rebuilding.
Oh, no,
In terms of that leaderboard, but again, they're not the only ones with that vision in mind. Merstash, Malibuka,
Don't touch my truck.
Oshi, Worthy, and Alex. I love seeing them lurk in the horizon, but the way that they've chosen to split that POI is pretty interesting.
I want to see more Worthy perspective in Alex there, but we have to see what's happening here between Oshi and Middle East here. This is a really big fight for FKS and Adapter, whom are winning at the moment. Tinka goes down. Daneth is down as well.
Tinkle.
And FKS and Adapter collapse from both angles so perfectly. Look at it from Adapter's perspective. Just catches him in the nest there, in the danger web. And it is over before they can even put down a build.
Let's see if Phaser and King can make a little bit of noise.
Coming in as well. Perfect timing.
Wait, is King already
Phaser
dead?
and King, though, slight world of hurt here.
Why is it not showing any health
Phaser
on him?
trying to do what he can, but at the same time, we'll have to just
King's
check back
already
in with
dead?
him, see how he manages as a solo for the time being, because we got action.
Shit.
Heating up here
Malabuka
at Restart Real.
down.
So
Worthy
many tickets
down.
getting tossed out,
Alex versus
but
Merstash.
and Malabuka managed to take this one over yet again.
Oh no,
Two
Malabuka
eliminations in
didn't
the
get
bag.
down.
Plenty of heals to work with as well, so they'll be able to recuperate nicely.
Take a look from Merstash's perspective there. He lands a great tag on the Worthy so fast. Then Malabuka finishes off.
Oh, there goes your boy. There goes your boy.
Malabuka, even with the HP disadvantage.
Threats hiding to try to get Trashy up.
But just gonna come up short there. Meanwhile, Threats and Trashy have gone up against Peterbot and Boy, and you can see
R.I.P.
the
Alex.
results of that. Not very good for Trashy at the
All
moment.
right, we need
but
Batman Booga to make
Man
some
City
noise here.
Threats, if it's one thing that we know is that he's a veteran of North America. He's gonna stick
Yapko.
around and try to put down some numbers.
Yapko's playing with Swizzy.
And a lot of
They're
players
ass right now. They've been
definitely big
ass,
fans
Carson.
of that thermal scope as well, but
Alex came over to NA
it's gonna
and
take more
did
than one or
really,
two
really
nice
bad.
shots for Threats to work his way out of this position. Keep in mind, he's still
He
possibly
been
gonna get
struggling,
sandwiched
bro.
here if he's not careful. Peterbot Pollo still close enough that they could continue to play spoiler there for Threats. The Yapko and Swizzy also on the wraparound here. They're gonna choose to just try and work their way
Disengage.
through Garrett's crossing.
Gearus
Not really
after
interested in
Phaser,
sticking
huh?
around.
Bro, Phaser and
Garrison
King
Shari,
on struggle
center
bus.
zone right now.
They riding
Chasing
struggle
down
bus right
Phaser.
back to
Phaser
the
gets inside
lobby.
the tunnel. We've seen some very
Gearus is on
fun
it,
plays
looking
go
for
down here, but this
Phaser.
dynamic not
He's gonna
too
take a
exciting.
shot
And,
here.
I mean, it's just simple
Oh
math,
my
right? There's
God.
only so many places
Yo, my
you can
God.
be. Heroes
There
takes
goes
down
Phaser
Shari.
and
They
King.
already took
All
down
right.
King, and it's gonna be
I
quick
was worried
wraps
about not taking
for
Phaser and
that
King,
duo.
but
Meanwhile, on the
I'm
other
starting
side,
to feel
Queasy
better
and
about
Thomas
that
HT
choice.
Right now, very much situated, coming off of the victory royale. No one, just like no one in sight either, right?
Brazil's got to be in shock right now the way Phaser and King are getting rolled.
Spacing is concerned right now.
Hey, we already heard what the comm sounded like for Queasy and Thomas and what their intention is as far as the matches here today. Just get height, don't get eliminated. It's as simple as that, or at least it sounds like it on paper, but taking height in the first place is the real challenge.
It's so easy, right? Just do it, basically, is what Queasy's trying to say here.
Hey, yo, chat,
Keep the
just take
mentality
height.
locked
Don't
in,
die,
and
take
they do just
height.
that. And honestly, I think
Remember
the more
that,
important insight,
okay?
how much
Stop
he
fucking
depends
around.
And relies on Thomas HD, knowing that, hey, Surge, we got
These guys are all fighting for the weather station?
Right? Like in the game right here, in the world. Thomas HD, no stranger to hitting those shots when they matter. Meanwhile, Flixie and Vico, they have to make up for that shortcoming in game number 2.
Look at these old sneaking bastards.
Yeah, and it's all gonna pop off here yet again by the forecast tower. One that's situated in between Reckless Railway, Mount Olympus, and realistically,
is Bryson Bolt's gonna reverse sneak on them? They are. They are too.
Exactly what they're
they
having.
are too. Bryson Bolt's hit him with the reverse Uno card, bro.
Work this time as Bolts and Bryce find their
That's what you get, yo, sneaking ass rats.
So they can afford now.
Y'all got snuck right back on, you fuckers.
Forecast tower in comparison to maybe Vico, Flixie, depending on what their search tags might look like.
Yeah, and you know, Job and Michael had that strategy.
Hanging walks are fucking rolled here.
Contest, and it just seems like things are a little difficult for them. But Swizzy and Japko, right, talking about coming over insurmountable difficulties just to make it this far. Swizzy finding his footing here.
Swizzy Japko.
Ping and walks. Just one of the two for now, but still, elimination starting to fall their way. These are critical points now for the tournament standings. On the other side, Clix and Vino make it out of the drop. And now they're on their way to the north side of the zone here. Still cold. So it's cold, dangerous.
Cold stalking Clix here.
Cold making
He's
sure
stalking somebody. Who is it over there?
Keep himself as concealed as possible. But again, Clix and Vino are more than aware of just how much attention the forecast tower is.
That was Clix. He put a couple shots on Clix.
And their initial rotates, but it seems as if Vino and Clix were a little bit more fixated on trying to deal with
Giras and Shari.
But now
that's Vino from behind, or that's Acorn and Cold from behind.
From Cold and Acorn and Sherry, probably a little bit happy about having some of that pressure alleviated temporarily.
Oh no, it's not. Who the fuck is that?
Vino saying, wait, is that a solo rotating back here? So he's a little bit more keen now to rotate towards that duo. Nice find on the cactus here. This map awareness from Clix and Vino, given that this is their natural terrain, is flexing.
I low-key swore to God he was about to say natural habitat.
A little bit all of a sudden now.
Flixie and Vico are pressing up on Michael, bro. Michael, just give it up. They want that ass, Mr. Postman.
Michael into the storm.
You about to get gotten, Michael.
His teammate Job, but no.
Sorry, Michael.
Pushed the wrong way. First through
Sorry,
Bryson
Michael.
Bolts, now through Vico and Flixian. Just like
Twix
that,
and Vico. Flix and Vico said that's a hell nah, bro.
Getting a chance to see him in action, just shouting the moment that they find those eliminations. Love to see that kind of cheer forward. As Reet and Ritual, they're going to depend on each other here, trying to power through the likes of Toyota and Mipoli. But Ritual, he's lost his shield entirely, has more than enough to recover, though. But what he needs is for Reet to continue to buy him time. So much pressure. Both Mipoli and Toyota choosing to take the same angle, at least for right now. But that could provide the wiggle room opportunity here for Reet and Ritual to get a wraparound effect.
Really get to lock in right now. Asia has had quite the appearance so far. As I'm looking at the standings on the side, but things are starting to get updated here. I'm seeing teams fall, players and teams get eliminated as things continue to develop here. And talk about Asian teams in the distance, you have Zagu up close, you have Bobby getting closer and closer. So it's almost like Re and Ritual are just getting surrounded by this entire region here.
And it's not just Asia either. If I'm not mistaken, it looked like Booga and Aviv are also kind of moseying their way over towards this action taking place by the weapon.
Lasers.
Shredding through him.
Lasers.
Not enough to crack him just yet, but still forcing him back. It's clear that Reet and Ritual just want box control, take over the space overlying that bunker so they can make sure that they defend it with their own builds.
Bro, I can't believe how many people are fighting for bunker. This is crazy.
Bobby and Larpex trying to do the same there as they lurk nearby. On the other side, though, high ground here for center zone, looking for any teams off in the distance. Chicho and
no, Yumi and Rise.
The surprise pop-up in that end game last round really showing up for themselves there. Team Falcon and Valiant.
If he hits someone,
proud of that one.
If he hits someone from right there, man.
Ooh.
Okay, Chicho.
Holy
we
shit.
understand the Monarch pistol, clearly one of your preferences for a reason, but still, I don't expect Chicho and Trulex to leave this position anytime soon. This is their bread and butter. Surge base up, take control of teams that are going to be forcibly rotating from those outskirt positions on their drops, and just funnel, control the way that they're actually moving on the map.
Oh, look at this. Unfortunately, second place Rise and Yuma now down and out. Once again, opening things up for a second there, but
seeing a self-made portrait might be a new low point in life for you. Well, if you ever need to feel better about your life now, just go back and watch that montage, bro.
That's really the best part about this. We play
just go watch that montage again and just realize at least you're not there anymore, you know?
Together in one
that should help make you feel better.
Each other. What a flagship event here, but on the other side, Vico and Flixie continuing the story here. They have the bunker now.
Probably rather content as well.
Hey, yo, you think I can get you guys to make me a montage?
They take their time, but there is another team starting to approach their position, but it might just be a duo that's gliding overhead. Doesn't seem like they're gonna bother.
Y'all really know how to pick out the music.
Still lingering inside of this weapons bunker. Chapentini, on the other hand.
Actually, I don't need you to make a montage. I just need you guys to pick out the music for me.
A rather dangerous position, because keep in mind, Trulex, Chicho.
I'm looking for something like ballroom dancey ballerina. I feel like you guys got that shit locked.
Chapentini now on the run here from Baka and Pars. Smart disengage, given that low ground terrain is going to be a lot more difficult to play from.
Listen, buddy. Yeah, I'm looking like something like classical, like something you'd
28 builds.
Something to be playing at your grandma's house. If you went over to your grandma's house, his shit would like be playing in the background. Y'all got any of that?
Their end game is it's gonna crumble. It's gonna crumble.
Part of the problem
y'all got any of that music?
Is that landing by the ship at
it's
station,
probably only on vinyl though.
Try and make a play for one of the
some of that shit that only comes out on or comes on vinyl.
In the regular seasons, right?
You gotta have a record player that you wind up type shit.
For forecast, but they've got to deal with the likes of Peterbot and Poya, who are also making rotates.
What's up, Shu?
It can be difficult for Baka and Pars as well to just maintain their back position because they have so many teams kind of surrounding them, looking to cut them off.
The Shu effect just grabbed the free llama. What the tubing is going on here?
I do want to hit the VODs and see what's going on with Batman, Booga, and Rapid there.
We're doing the V-tubing.
They haven't quite really popped off up to
that way I can sit here with no pants on.
Island now officially secured by Baka and Pars. This is honestly a very, very good pickup here if they, of course, can get the loot, but an elimination would be even better. Teeny gets hurt.
Might be a V-tuber, but that beard's looking good.
Position here in defense for
yeah, that's, I don't have to shave as much. I don't have to control it as much.
To get some of the outskirts here. And already Chapentini secure the center.
That beard's natural right there, too.
What will be the cachet,
I colored that bitch in myself. Well, no, not really. The person I hired colored that bitch in themselves.
Big advantage here for Chapentini as well. Baka Pars recognize more than anything else, they need to try and rebuild their material count. Granted, Rift Island can definitely provide, at the very least, ample amounts of bricks, but that's only
no kills.
Not disturbed
Vino and Clicks, 0 kills.
Seems as if there are a couple more duos.
It looks dope. Thanks, bro. Thanks, bro.
Their way towards top of the Rift Island. Vino Clicks also still hanging out inside of the storm. Comes as no surprise though.
We'll still do regular cam too, but this is for when I don't want to put a shirt on.
Than some of these other teams. They're usually pretty consistent about getting those surge tag damages, but they can also be very dependent on the
we'll do a little bit of both, a little bit of back and forth.
Make sure that they can afford
I gotta get another camera though, so I don't have to change my whole setup when I want to switch over.
Bunkers make a massive difference as well as far as having the heals to string together a strategy like this. Cammy and Seti clearly have a
20 HP
on their area. They're playing deep into
the storm,
and this is again a team that is
you streaming.
No,
you got Gwenpool dual SMGs for the first time.
These invitationals, all these LAN events, right? Like we've seen it happen every single time. They almost welcome the storm, right? To stay away from the other opponents there.
Cammy and Seti, they were
you got the Thunder Mitten, the Thundercat claws.
An option for players because everyone knows, historically speaking, they perform incredibly well, if not possibly even best, during these no mobility or low mobility metas. So
Thundercat. Ho! Talk about thunder. Thunder. Thundercat. Ho!
Malabuka Mustache. Jam-packed action potentially here at Restored Reels. Find some decent shots, but more important aspect still is that Casper and Prism are under some heavy pressure. Those Storm Surge tags trickling in now might cost them all their splashes.
Yup, yup.
82 below.
Bro, I was running that shit the other night with a Ninja Turtle that was going crazy with him. I had a Ninja Turtle was fucking everybody up with them shits, bro.
Just kind of do its thing here for now. But Casper doesn't stop. He eggs on.
Nice, bro,
solo
nice.
Here into the wall of Pixie and Jonas. We've seen what happened to duos before. It normally doesn't end well. Malabuka and Mustache also lurking nearby, hearing what's happening here.
And again, you can technically outsustain.
They shoot 2 times faster? Oh, them things are probably fucking nasty then, huh?
Not to mention the other teams taking notes, shooting at you as well. Shield crack has gone out. That might be the go
I don't think I've used them yet. I actually don't remember. I don't remember if I used them or not.
Too desperate for him. Mustache Malabuka instead gonna strike from behind.
Oh, you done rolled up on the wrong kids,
so
Casper.
On Janus and Pixie, they had no idea.
You don't want to be pulling up on Mustache or Malabuka, bro.
Yeah, now Mustache and Malabuka have nothing to worry about. They have so much damage. The refresh is there. They're going to be fully focused in on likely getting to the new line of the Storm here shortly.
I'm not gonna lie, I don't think I'm having any beers tonight, to be honest.
Another team, so clearly
I was going to, but
very much aware, but
I gotta wake up early again tomorrow. So I think I'm just gonna call it quits after these 6 games. I woke up too early today.
For being out of position now, Mustache and Malabuka really racking up the eliminations this game.
Devious work there by Mustache and Malabuka, though. The way that they were able to separate Janus and
No
Pixie
games
in that
today.
moment.
No, I don't think so. I gotta wake up early again tomorrow.
Definitely still trying to do what he can, but yeah, that is just some very tactical play.
I'm already like level 3 fucking 100, so I'm not really worried about playing some
Pixie's
games.
Still trying to do what he can, but Malabuka and Mustache, they know it's a solo hidden somewhere amongst the rubble of these pre-existing builds. Pixie trying to hope that he can maintain a little bit better position, but he's just
You're only
getting
130?
shredded. The builds are not going to withstand all the shots
just
coming in. Malabuka
XP
Mustache
map,
with
bro.
yet another elimination. 807 damage.
I literally
above
just
as
sit here and
well.
watch
They can take
YouTube.
their sweet time now
While I'm
rotates.
watching YouTube, I get my XP map and just watch YouTube.
Huge shot there in the replay. Very, very well executed. Well, that's going to set themselves up for success. They have nothing to worry about other than get to Storm now. For Vino and Clicks, a little bit of a different story here. Still a successful game.
And plus, I did a decent amount of my rocket racing challenges. I did a decent amount of my fucking Guitar Hero Festival bullshit challenges.
Got a big one. He's got XX Trashy on the other side of the wall. And no teammate
on top of XP map,
who is the returning champion from last year, paired up with Kanata right now. Is now
Cooper, we've lost Cooper.
To root from the sidelines.
Yeah, I mean, the ship at station has just been fully skeletonized at this point. All the walls practically torn down. Other player builds replacing them, but Kanata has done a decent job, at least at forcing Trash back.
What was that?
So low, Kanata not going to be able to get the outright elimination just yet, but he's hunting it down. Trashy just
What did Trashy just do there? He shot the ceiling or something?
Squeezy and Thomas, they're also nearby.
We already know Queasy and Thomas have the confidence coming off that last game. Big rotate coming out on the other side, though. It's Agers
and Rise versus Acorn and Cold.
Rise going to be the first to fall in this exchange here to the hands.
Oh, no, to Bryce and Bolts.
Of Bolts, it seems.
I seen Bolts and thought it was Cold.
Credit here.
My bad.
And Bolts and Bryce are holding on.
Y'all young heads know nothing about this game.
Bryce willing to stay
Listen here.
He needs these materials, trying to pick up
just because you're fucking in an org doesn't mean you can keep on coming in here and flexing on us. Okay? Calm the fuck down.
How many teams, how many players are sitting around this general area?
We get it. We get it, man.
This is a lot of our
you're all signed and you're fancy and shit, okay?
Well. And
fucking
Bryce,
hell.
At least with that refresh on the material count, he's going to be able to at least dictate which direction he wants to head next. Might be able to protect himself on the disengage as well. Agers, though, might not find himself in a similar fashion. Still, the armored wall will at least prompt a forcible disengage for the time being. Everyone recognizing the fact they've got to scale over this hillside as they approach the raft.
Well, time to make a decision. Agers goes for the fight.
Oh.
And now he's in the storm, but a
Get out of
tag is
there.
going to set him off here. The clock is ticking here.
Oh,
Just a
Muzz,
couple
no,
moments left,
Muzz.
and he jumps onto Muzz and Epic
No,
Fail,
Muzz.
tries to go for the
No,
axe
Muzz.
through the wall, but instead delivers the
You
loot
beef? Oh
to
shit!
the
Sorry.
hands of Muzz
Wait,
and
I
Epic
was
Fail, who really
joking.
needed that, but the
Hey yo,
storm
I
ends
was
up doing the
fucking
rest there
joking, bro.
on this back edge.
Don't be getting
And
the
it's
don't be
just
getting the org on me,
one
bro.
problem after another now. Since match 1 for Epic Whale and Muzz here.
Damn, Muzzle Whaler in
It's
trouble
gonna be
here.
difficult to ask Epic to do much more at this point, given the situation.
Oh,
Just hoping that he can survive, but that dream is shut down instantaneously. Just down from a distance, and not much left to do except sit and wait for match number 4 to begin. Trulex, on the other hand, though, no Chicho again. Some of our teams that are just trying to lead, unfortunately
that's
finding themselves in
crazy.
these compromised positions. If Trulex goes down now, MDF,
first
that's
place
gonna be a
team doesn't
heavy
have his
hit to
duo.
placement points.
Yeah, definitely will set them back, given that they set themselves up with such a strong position now after that first game. Obviously coming in with a little bit of a
Colton
lead, but
Acorner
how long
also
did that
out.
lead last
We're
when you
gonna have a
to feel like
shakeup
Peter
at the
Boy
top of the
putting sights
leaderboard
on
here.
you? And
The
looking at that
leaderboard's
update
all
there,
EU right
Colton
now.
and Acorn are down. Yuma and Rise are also down. This match 3, almost a defining moment for some teams here that had a real chance to break away, but as all things balance here, it's almost like we're brought down
Kanata
to
been by
reality.
himself for a minute.
Trulex, really
Clicks
the
and
only
Vino.
player now in the lobby that has a 30-point gap, but for how much longer?
He's just trying to stay as concealed as possible and hopefully connect. the
Trulex,
lead.
bro.
Really?
Oh
Yet
my
again,
God.
Dukes now forced to play this one out as a solo.
Flixie.
His box gonna get
Who got
collapsed
Flixie?
upon.
Aviv?
He's gonna lose his Flixie. Another one of our teams in the top
Pollo
5.
got somebody.
Wiped out.
That is
Pollo got
actually gonna
adapter.
be very, very important for everyone who's on the bubble now, looking to jump up into that top 5 spot. And even
Luka got
better for the
Vico.
likes of Peterbot and Pollo, who are very much there. Thomas HD
Thomas
and
HD and
who have been
Queasy
running
going for
their way up the
height?
standings here.
This too early,
This
bro.
late rotate, allowing them to have this much visual.
But I said
Not
that
even
last
need to build
game.
walls on the
Or 2
side
games
is a
ago,
sign of
last game.
confidence on its own.
Last game, and they won it.
Look at this Thomas now. He was just taking shots at the lobby leader.
Clicks and
Still
Vino
got
over to
sights set
look
onto
at height,
Trulex.
too.
Might even identified him as a solo, but they're going to find themselves chopped.
Peterbot and Pollo vibing.
Now trying to make their approach towards Queasy and Thomas. Meanwhile, Peterbot, Pollo,
Looking at a
they're
rotate.
currently sitting inside of top 3, 3rd place to be specific, and they're going to instantaneously take
Going for the
over
rotate
hill.
early.
Prime position.
Nice
also
shots.
catching shots, tags, connecting onto Queasy. But the hill height is the real W here.
Well, I hate to call it early,
Peterbot
but
and
it is not
Pollo on
looking good for
height.
the lobby if you're rooting against Peterbot and Pollo right now.
Peterbot
as they've
and
got
Pollo on
themselves
height. I don't
the
know if they can
natural
hold it. We'll
elevation, the
see.
material count, and the base
It's a lot of
already
good
set up.
teams still
Meanwhile,
in.
Queasy finds himself in a bad
Thomas
rotate.
HD
They're
lost
taking
Queasy.
down. No Elims earned this game. No
Peterbot got Queasy.
chance that
Malibuca
Thomas
finished
can survive
Queasy
there.
off.
If he doesn't fight his way up, he doesn't even have mats here, the shield bubble, the saving grace, but also the flare to the lobby. Hey, I'm over here.
There's only so much that Thomas can do from this current position. And first, he's got to
Thomas HD playing positioning here.
Throws out the shield bubble. It's his last hope at this point, hoping that there isn't a duo.
Oh, he don't have any. He don't have any material.
A chance to reconsider where he wants to go next. Peterbot and Pollo.
Fucking
more than
lasers.
content to take the shutdown.
And they're the team up top.
Oh,
looking
let's see if
down on the
Peterbot and
rest of the
Pollo
lobby
can
here.
hold height.
Other NA players still here, Reet and Ritual. But you have EU's Huddy.
Did
on
we
the front
lose
side
Clicks
with
and Vino?
Kovacs there. Peterbot looking down, putting tags onto the roofs of these builds. Huddy
I don't
and
see
Kovacs
Clicks
have
and
7
Vino.
eliminations, but very
No?
little material now. It's going to get super scrappy down here.
There's
They're
Reed
in that
Ritual.
conversation of
W
top
Reed
5 here,
Ritual
though,
still in it.
as they've managed to nearly fight their way into a top position now. But things are slowing down. Everyone really thinking about what
Where the
the
fuck
next
is
move's
Clicks
gonna
and
be,
Vino
what's
at?
best for their situation here in the tournament. Merstash, Malibuca look up. They say no.
Nah,
Boy, you're still
they're
there.
gone.
Huddy and Kovacs,
Clicks and
they're
Vino
actually
are
gonna
gone.
opt to play from inside Storm. Now they're going to make their move, but they're so late on this rotate. Peterbot and Pollo are bound to catch
Mad.
wind of this immediately.
They died
Shots
2 minutes
raining.
ago?
Kovacs trying to scurry
Oh,
around,
okay.
but he
I didn't
won't
see him
escape.
die. My
There's
bad.
too much pressure. Peterbot too accurate as well. Another duo life.
Peterbot doing work, bro. Peterbot doing work.
Unfortunately, front side of zone is not
2v2, Mustache Malabuka, Peterbot, Poyo.
Here to play.
Yeah,
Oh no, Swizzy's still alive? Swizzy's still alive. Swizzy Japko's still alive. Oh yeah, Ritual's still alive.
Giving Peterbot and Poyo so much more time to decide about how they basically
Me,
want to
Eska,
win this
having
game here.
2
Ritual
shotguns.
still trying to work his way through. He's crouching, he's breaking the
Peterbot,
builds, but
Poyo on
Peterbot
height.
and Poyo MDF.
Do they
I
hold
hate to
this?
call it early,
Surely
but
they
are
hold this,
looking
right?
primed to
Mustache
take over.
Malabuka on low
Here in
ground.
match 3,
Swizzy
unless
Japko on low
Mustache Malabuka
ground.
have something to
EU's
say
gonna
about
fight
it.
each
Here
other
we
on low
contested
ground.
Japko and
Peterbot,
Swizzy.
Poyo from the
This could
top,
be a massive
raining down the
refresh builds.
hellfire.
Swizzy Japko, 8 elims. What a monstrous game for them here. Top 3, breaking his way through
Raining
the builds.
down
He still has a
hellfire
lot
is
of
Peterbot
gas
and
to take here to
Poyo.
work with, but Malabuka and Mustache put up such a strong defense there. A great tag onto Mustache to go in and set things up, but he steps in now. It's
Oh,
time to
blocked
throw it
him
all
out.
down. It's all or nothing
Around
for
the
him.
corner.
Peek here for Mustache is going to work well. Peterbot
Poyo drop down. Peterbot still on height. Poyo got Mustache. Peterbot and Poyo put in that work, kids. 11 eliminations for Peterbot and Poyo. 11 eliminations for Peterbot and Poyo.
Peterbot, Poyo.
1v2. Peterbot, Poyo v Swizzy. They not playing it. They not playing it stupid. Oh no! If Swizzy clutches this, is Swizzy gonna clutch this? Swizzy clutched it up, bro. Swizzy clutched that shit up. Oh my god! They sold the fucking bag.
Just when you thought it was over, just when you thought
they sold the bag, bro.
They clutched it up. They pulled through.
Swizzy's the number one player on EU. That kid is the number 1 player on EU. Well, him or Vico.
Close on sight.
Him and Vico are the Peterbots of EU.
Game 3 winners!
How the fuck did they sell that?
That one-on-one, Peterbot there, right at the very end. You managed to start that out perfectly, but walk us through the final stages, how that all went down.
I don't know, like it was actually not as hard.
Not as hard, not as hard.
This man said that shit was easy.
Very strong throughout the competition so far, but Japko, you guys are looking very good.
Bro,
too.
how did Peterbot and Poyo have 11 or 12 kills there and sold the end of the game?
Is everything panning out as you expected?
Yeah, we just adapted very good, I think, and we're just playing our game. I think it's pretty good. I'm pretty confident we can play good.
Obviously, we got a bit of a halftime break now. What do you guys do behind the scenes? Do you kind of go over
These
tactics,
EU kids
strategy,
don't give
how
a
the things
fuck,
go
bro.
now? Or do you just rest and relax for a second?
Yeah, we're just gonna take some break, like relax and think about next 3 games.
And I'm going to ask you as well, watching that at the end there, you watched Swizzy in that one-on-one. Are you feeding anything through on the comms then, or are you just keeping quiet and just letting him do his thing?
I mean, I'm just calling behind him, you know? I'm just telling him everything. Because I was still alive, so I could see everything on my screen.
Love to see that. One more time, give it up for Swizzy and Japko, everyone!
Dang, Pete
Thank you
and
very much, guys.
Poyo,
Obviously,
bro.
you know that I've got a voice
What
of
are
an
you
angel,
doing,
okay?
Pete and Poyo?
No one booked me for the halftime show. I can't believe it. I'm devastated. I don't hold grudges, but I actually blame Zeke. I could have done a repertoire of my Fortnite Festival classics, and I couldn't do it. Zeke, I blame you.